Welcome to 360 Degree Machinery. We're going to do a walkthrough of an Opti-Sand R52V rotary brush sander. If you have questions about pricing, availability, or if you have surplus machines you'd like to sell, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com. Also remember that all of our machines are located right here in Naperville, Illinois, and that we do not broker tools to ensure quality. We are also processing anywhere from 40 to 50 additional machines, so check back often as we do not list machines until they've been thoroughly cleaned and checked. Again, this is an Opti-Sand R52V, 2004, 52-inch width capacity. Very well maintained. Does have a vacuum bed. It has an almost new set of abrasives in it. 220 forward, 320 in reverse. Good way to qualify that is we could just come in and take a look at them. And you can see that they're nice and round on the faces here, which means that they are new. As they wear down, they will flatten out. It's a really big value if you can use the 220, 320 combo on this machine. If we come around front, you're going to see that there is a space right here. There was never a touchscreen on this machine. If you were to take this panel off, you're going to see there's a bunch of holes behind it that are going to mirror these holes. The controls were moved to the left-hand side of this machine for workflow. They had this machine against a wall, and the controls on the right-hand side just did not work for them. You do have your height readout up here. Simply just going to come in. It's going to lift that whole top mechanism up and down. Your conveyor is stationary on this machine. This machine is basically pretty much a mechanical machine. What I mean by that is without the PLC control, you basically have a bunch of Balder motors, bearings, and abrasives spinning. And there's VFDs used for the control of those speeds. So you have 4 VFDs. Your keypad LEDs have pretty much gone bad on these 3. They were replaced with mechanical knobs. These are going to give you your readout for your speed. And what is nice about that is these are really cheap and easy to maintain. These will last 20 years, whereas your keypads just like this are just, usually after 6, 7, 8 years, the LEDs start to go on these. We're going to turn that vacuum on real fast. These go up to about 83, so we'll turn this at 50%. We're going to start that conveyor at a slow speed so you can see it creep by. This is pretty much one of the slowest settings it'll be at. This is 25% on that conveyor. You're not going to notice much of a speed difference between the lower and 25%. Now we're going to turn it up to about 50%. You're going to see that increase in speed. This is 75%. And followed by 100%. We're going to turn that carousel on. We are going to turn those brushes on. We're going to turn those and keep those at about 50%. The carousel is always going to turn counterclockwise. It's your brushes that will reverse the abrasives. Nice and quiet running. Let's come in and turn this up, everything up to basically 100%. Right now, we'll turn that vacuum bed also up to 100%. This is running at full speed. I'm going to come in and turn the carousel and the brushes off. We'll turn this feed speed down a little bit. Might as well turn the vacuum bed down so it's a little bit quieter. Although this machine does operate really quietly due to the sound insulation underneath. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flip those abrasives into reverse, restart the carousel. And we'll run that at about 50% to show you the reverse rotation of those abrasives. There's also some spare abrasives, of which they are all in pretty much almost new condition if you take a look. You're gonna see again, they're rounded off. As these abrasives wear down, I mean, they start to straighten off and they look tattered at the end. So when you see the round front, that's a sign that the abrasives are pretty much at the beginning of their life. Take a look at this right corner real fast. Again, a nice clean example of an Opti-Sand R52V rotary brush sander. If you have any questions or comments, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com or give us a call at 630-229-6705. Again, thank you for tuning in to 360 Degree, helping you buy with confidence.